Hey everybody, how's it going? Hey, I'm back. I had a good win against Joel a couple weeks ago, and now I'm playing Mark Menchaca, and it's like this is my third time playing him, and I'm 2-0 against him, so I know he's hungry to beat me this time. So um, I just gotta say I had to play my best, and have my guard up, and hopefully I did a great job studying these movies, and I just want to have a good time. All right, let's go.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. I'm hungry to play against you, or kind of not really. The last couple times, maybe we just don't dwell on the last couple times. I played you in, the music genre league somewhere else, where you know I didn't play so well, and you just kicked my ass into the dirt, like just like it wasn't even funny. I'm just here. I'm just here. Try to get a win. I'd really love to beat David. He seems to be that thing that hurdle I just can't quite get over, and at least I do feel like I was a little nice to him, at least, because I gave him what I feel like is a modern classic of a film to watch. And so, and I got, it was pretty good, honestly. But I'm ready to go. Let's just play. Like, I'm just rambling.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Opening Night Trivia Singles, our singles division. I'm Tom Scully. I'm your host tonight. We got a really interesting match. David Nishimoto and Mark Menchaca. These two have had a little bit of a history. Like they said in the promos, David is 2-0 against Mark, but both matches that they've played have really been super, super close and airtight. Both competitors have really played very well against each other, but David has just had the edge those couple times. We'll see if the story changes tonight. With me on the desk tonight is the one and the only Mr. John Marr. John, how you doing, man?
Good. I always love when they start with like just really polite vanilla promos. It puts me in a good mood. It lowers my adrenaline levels, puts me, because I'll just go to sleep after those promos. It's great. These guys are so nice. I'm ready for a nice, polite, gentlemanly match.
We all would love that. But anyway, let's get right into the match. Introducing first, he is Mr. David Nishimoto. And his opponents, one Mr. Mark Menchaca. All right, guys, round one, you know how it works. 10 questions, 10 different movie categories. You get 20 seconds to answer said questions. Each question is worth a point. You get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, you get nothing. If either competitor is to get all 10 questions right, they will get a bonus question worth an extra point. Are there any questions before we get into round number one?
Nope.
All right. John, why don't you go ahead and give them their first question?
Your first question comes to us from the category of the 1980s. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Indy's father goes missing while he's searching for what specific artifact?
The best Indiana Jones film.
I mean, if you add Sean Connery to something, it's supposed to be better,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sean Connery makes everything better.
I have to agree.
Including The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which is still not a great movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mark.
Holy Grail.
And David.
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail is correct. Both players getting on the board. Your second question is in the category of crime. Who plays the titular role in 1981's Thief? Would you consider yourself a thief, John?
Only hearts, Thomas. Only hearts. How about you?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My lawyer's here, and pens down. We'll go to David.
James Caan.
And Mark.
Yeah, James Caan.
James Caan is correct.
Question number 3 comes in the category of music. The film Love and Mercy details the life of a member of what iconic U.S. band? I always feel weird saying U.S. bands are iconic because for the longest time, we were not iconic in music, especially this time period.
Yeah. It's a little weird like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go back to Mark.
If Caleb Bowman's in this match, you'd be hearing Kokomo right now. The Beach Boys.
And David.
Beach Boys.
Yeah, and you wonder why he wasn't tapped to co-host. That is correct. Your fourth question. Category of comedy. In Game Night, what is the profession of the Davis's next door neighbor, Gary? I have been told at least 27 times that I need to watch this film.
I mean, if you're into like, suspend your disbelief type comedy type stuff, yes, watch this.
So someone actually once told me this was their favorite comedy of all time.
Plausible.
3 guesses as to who it is. 5, 4, 3,
I'll get back to you on that.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to David
Police officer.
and Mark.
Cop.
Both correct.
Your fifth question comes in the category of action adventure. To date, Chad Stahelski has directed all of the installments of what franchise?
It's a cool name. Stahelski.
Yeah, he didn't let Hollywood, change that name. He's like, I'm keeping this name. I don't care if you can pronounce it. This is how it is.
A true pioneer.
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna get in trouble for that one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mark.
It'd be funny if that was actually a stage name. John Wick.
And David.
John Wick.
Both correct.
Everybody's perfect so far through 5.
Oh my God, he jinxed it. Your next
Sorry.
question. In the category of the 2010s, how many members are there in the Kim family in Parasite? I remember seeing this in the theater, like not when it came out, but after it had gotten all of its Oscar buzz, like right after it was nominated. And I'm like, there's no way this is better than 1917.
You were wrong.
2.5 hours later, I'm like, wow, that was better than 1917.
Yeah. I'll say, I remember they classified it as a horror movie. I was like, this isn't a horror movie. And then that one scene comes up. I'm like, okay, it's a horror movie.
3, 1. Pens down. Let's go to David.
He won 3.
And Mark.
Said 5.
Both incorrect.
Sorry,
It's
guys.
4.
God,
The announcer jinx strikes again. Oh my lord.
I promise next time I'll just shut my
Kim was
mouth.
the other family. Okay. Shit.
Your seventh question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. What Academy Award nominated song was originally performed on film by a ukulele playing Kermit the Frog in 1979? And it doesn't get much better than that. I've sang this song karaoke in that voice many times.
There's an old Family Guy clip of that scene, but like the guy rose up to him, was like, "Which way is the nearest town?" And Kermit has a shotgun. Like, "Back where the way you came." 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mark.
I don't know, but it'd be hilarious if it was Thunderstruck.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And David.
Oh, I got mixed up, I think. Rainbow Connection.
Rainbow Connection is correct. So David's able to strike first blood. We get to your next question in horror. An object called the Lament Configuration is central to the plot of what horror franchise? Now that I've seen like the big 3, like in terms of horror franchises, I kind of want to like branch out more into others, just to see like if I'm as repulsed by a lot of them as I am by the ones I've seen.
You won't be. I mean, since they forced you through Friday and Halloween, I mean, there's some lulls in those series. I think the other ones are tighter, but
Sure.
but this one, without giving anything away. I'll talk after.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to David
Hellraiser?
and Mark.
I don't know. I said The Purge.
Hellraiser is correct.
Yeah, Hellraiser's not the one I would branch out to. I would suggest maybe Child's Play. Your ninth question comes in the category of directors. What is the only sequel to be directed by the Farrelly brothers?
I had no idea that that Joe directed movies with his twin brother. So that's wild.
Yeah.
So you want the name of the sequel? Or
Just the name of the sequel, yes.
Yeah. We would like a name. Any name. Pick a name. Any name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mark
Dumb and Dumber 2.
and David.
Dumb and Dumber 2?
That is correct.
Yeah, we're not gonna be.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't gonna be a dick about it either.
All right. Your last question in the category of the 1990s. What item does Captain Koons give to Butch in a first-person flashback in Pulp Fiction? Would you call this Tarantino's best film or your favorite Tarantino film? I feel like people that have a different opinion of both of those.
Given that I am significantly older than everybody, I am a Reservoir Dogs stan. So I'm the wrong dude to talk about this with.
I think this is his most well done film, but Inglourious is my favorite.
Yeah, I like Pulp Fiction, but I like Reservoir Dogs more. So
It's fair. It's a great movie. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. David
Watch.
and Mark.
Watch.
Watch is correct. So as we end round number 1, David leads with a score of 9-7. Is that what you have, John?
that is exactly what I have.
Beautiful. All right, so if there are no further questions, we'll get into round number 2. Round 2 works like this. Both competitors picked a movie for the deep cut round. Each movie is going to have 5 questions worth 2 points for the person who did not pick that particular movie, 1 point for the person that did pick that particular movie. Yep, that's how it works. Both players have all 3 repeats and their challenge left. So, are there any questions before we get into round number 2?
No.
David, because you were in the lead, do you want questions from your movie first or second?
I'm gonna go first. Well, my movie first.
And your movie was The Grand, correct?
Yep.
Okay. John, why don't you go ahead and take the questions from The Grand?
Sure. Your first question from the Grand is, what is Fred Marsh's fantasy football team's name? I usually try to go with like a play on words for football teams or, current events in football.
Yeah. All my creative juices somehow like just leave my body when it comes time to name my fantasy football team. Like, oh, shit.
This year, my fantasy football team was, you want what, Mr. Watson?
Oh,
5,
I have to have puns in my name.
4, 3,
Players.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with David
Strawberry Seahorse.
and Mark.
Strawberry Seahorse.
Both correct.
Your second question. When the German is accused of cheating, Melvin says the German has had ace-jack pre-flop and raised with it how many times?
I love watching like poker films that use all that complicated jargon because I've seen Casino Royale about 10 times, so I know what most of it means.
Right. But there's like a lot of real like B-level, just like straight up Texas Hold'em movies that just go overboard though, and they always have cameos from professional poker players. It's
I
great.
would love for you and Brooklyn Vale just to talk about poker. That'd be a really interesting conversation. I feel.
Let's book it.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right, Mark's first repeat.
All right. When the German is accused of cheating, Melvin says the German has had ace-jack pre-flop and raised with it how many times? Yeah, I mean, back when like the World Series of Poker boom hit, like I guess around like 2000, 2001, like I was like addicted. Like, all my like 40 strangers in my house, five table tournaments. I've grown out of it.
That's awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, David
276.
and Mark.
I said 74.
Both incorrect. It's 764.
That'll be your last very specific number question. Question number 3. What are Andy's hole cards when he is eliminated from the tournament? And I can't, Actually, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to color it. I found the play in this. I mean, with the exception of the comedy stuff, the play was pretty good in this movie.
Very authentic, very real.
For the most, I mean, it's a comedy, so for the most part,
It's more realer than Casino Royale. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
Fair. 5, 4, 3.
What are you talking about? The last play can totally happen.
Pens down. And we'll go to David
Pocket Queens.
and Mark.
Pocket Queens.
Both correct.
Your fourth question: what day and year did construction of the Rabbit's Foot Casino begin?
No, but I want to say it was. When was it? I want to say it was about 2.5 years ago. Wow, that long ago. That I think a bunch of us just got on call and just played poker all day. It was like a Sunday. It was like a rainy Sunday, like in the middle of November or something. We all just played poker on call for like 8 hours. It was awesome.
What site were you guys using?
I don't remember what it was. I'll look it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to David
January 6th, 1959.
and Mark.
January 6, 1959.
Both correct.
And your final question in the grand: the registrar incorrectly identifies Phil Locke by what other nickname? Do you need to repeat, David?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I think it might have been Poker Stars. I could be incorrect. It was one of those ones.
I was playing online for a while, like up until recently. Like Pennsylvania hasn't been, so I was like playing, and then I just got sick of it again.
Thankfully, all of our states had legalized it at that point, so it was like we could legally do it.
Cool.
No one got knocks on the door in the middle of the night. 5, 4,
Repeat.
3. Okay,
All right.
David's first.
The registrar incorrectly identifies Phil Locke by what other nickname?
Poker
I
Star.
back in the poker boom, this dude's funny. Like the actual guy is like, he has a lot of funny moments on all those poker shows. So I understand why they cast him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to David
I couldn't remember it. Do you know Bomber?
and Mark.
The Hillside Strangler.
Hillside Strangler is correct. So at the end of the grand, David gets up to 12. Mark gets up to 15.
That is what I have.
All right. Move on to Mark's movie, which was the classic Magic Mike. First question, guys. During the military group routine, which stripper does pull-ups on the crossbar over the stage? Many a joke was made about this movie, referring to the seats after the film had been completed. Those jokes just never got old.
Yeah, all right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mark.
Say Richie.
And David.
Yeah, I said Big Dick Richie.
Both incorrect. It's Adam.
Okay.
Adam.
Oh.
Right. Your second question. When Adam and Mike work the sorority party, what day does the girl Mike questions say her birthday is? I always get really concerned when I'm reading questions like that where
The word sorority is it?
there's no punctuation. I'm like, okay, am I supposed to emphasize here or here or here?
Yeah, it's always like I just don't want to. I hate ending questions with prepositions. I'm just a stickler. I don't want people to come after me. So
English is a hard language, guys.
Yeah, stay in school, everybody.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mark.
We're going to the pain. And these, I said March 20th.
And David.
I said May 20th.
May 20th is correct. All right. Third question. What name does Joanna yell at the girl passed out in Mike's bed when neither she nor Mike can remember her name? They raced to the board for that one.
That definitely was a race, but they both knew it.
Hopefully. I think this I don't want to. Pretty sure.
It's a split second of like, wait, is that right? Is that yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, that's right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark.
Penelope.
And David.
No, you got it wrong. Pamela.
Penelope is correct. Your fourth question. Approximately how much money did Xquisite make on Adam's first night there? The Xquisite spelled with a
starting with the X. That's how you know you're in an adult place. That you drop that first vowel, it starts with an X. It shouldn't be there.
Now, if you had 2 more, that's a different conversation.
Yeah,
but just one is enough.
Yeah, if you had 2 more,
One X is enough. If it's 2, it's alcohol. If it's 3, it's porn.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
Glad we settled that.
1. Pens down. Mark.
$2,400.
And David.
Yeah, 2,500.
2,500 is correct.
Oh shit. Yeah.
All right, your last question. On Mike's last night at the club, Dallas does a solo dance to what song?
I don't know if I picked this song to dance to. I need something a little. I don't know. It just didn't work for me.
I mean, I'd probably just go with like the classic Patrick Swayze, Chippendale skit and just do whatever they did there.
You got to go with. Actually, no, I don't want to color the answer. We'll talk after they give their answer.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mark.
Dr. Love.
And David.
Didn't have it.
That is incorrect. It's Calling Dr. Love. It's the name of the song. Calling Dr. Love.
Hot Stuff by Donna Summer is the correct song to dance to.
All right. If there are no questions, so at the end of round number 2, I have David at. I actually have a tie game, 16 16. So super tight game going into round number 3. Round 3 works like this: each competitor will get a 2-pointer, 3-pointer, and 5-pointer. For the 2-pointer, they will get the year, actor, and genre. For the 3-pointer, they'll get the year, director, and plot keywords. And for the 5, they'll get the decade and a choice between the year, director, actor, co-actor, genre, and the keywords. So if there are no further questions, we'll get into round number 3. So, Mark, because you are higher ranked, do you want set 1 or set 2?
Oh boy, that question. Let's go with set 2.
All right. So, David, you will get your questions in set 1. I will be giving you your questions in set 1. All right. Here's your 2-pointer. The year is 1986. Your actor is Jeff Goldblum, and your genre are sci-fi, horror, and drama.
The Fly.
That is correct. 2 points.
And Mark, I'll be giving you your 2-point question in set number 2. Your year is 1989. Your actor is Rick Moranis, and your genres are family, comedy, and adventure.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That is correct.
And a tie game. All right, David. Here comes your 3-pointer. Your year is 2005. Your director is Sam Mendes, and your keywords are Gulf War, Sniper, and Victory Parade.
Jarhead.
That is correct. 3 points.
All right, Mark, your 3-pointer. Your year is 2002. Your director is Spike Lee, and your keywords are drug dealer, jail sentence, and nightclub.
Look at what you talked about this. 25th Hour.
That is correct.
All right, tie game again. All right, guys. It's going to come down to the 5s. So we will start with David. Your 5-pointer in set number 1. The decade is the 1990s. You get to choose between the year, director, actor, co-actor, genre, and keywords. You get to pick 3. I'm sorry, no, 2. Sorry, or is it 3?
You get to
3?
Yeah,
3,
right.
right?
3. Sorry, 3.
Yeah. Okay. 90s. Okay, I'll go with maybe I should go. Plot keywords.
Okay.
Actor and director.
So actor, director, and plot keywords. Okay. All right. Once again, your decade is the 1990s. Your director is Hugh Johnson. Your actor is Cuba Gooding Jr. And your plot keywords are biological weapon, ice cream truck, and fly fishing.
Chill factor.
That is correct for 5 points.
Okay. Mark, your 5-point question. Your decade is also the 1990s. What would you like to pick?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll stick with the decade and go actor, director, and plot keywords.
Okay. Your decade is the 1990s. Your director is Peter Hewitt. Your actor is John Goodman. And your plot keywords are will, property developer, and floorboards.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay. So second repeat.
Your decade is the 1990s. Your director is Peter Hewitt. Your actor is John Goodman. And your keywords are will, property developer, and floorboards.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Last repeat.
Okay. Your decade is the 1990s. Your director is Peter Hewitt. Your actor is John Goodman, and your keywords are will, property developer, and floorboards.
Five, four, three.
The
two.
Flintstones movie.
And your winner, David Nishimoto. The answer was The Borrowers.
Okay.
Wow.
I've never heard of it, but that was the answer. Really, really hard fought match between both of our competitors. Just sensational. We'll jump right into put this interview, starting with our unfortunate second place finisher tonight, Mr. Mark Menchaca. Mark, look, you fought back after going down 2 in round 1. You outscored. Let's see. Yeah, you were able to outscore David in the deep cuts by 2 to tie it. It just came down to those 5s. So, how you feeling?
Yeah, I feel okay, I guess. I mean, listen, when I heard his 5, I'm like, there's like if it's on any level of that, like there's almost no fucking way I'm gonna get it unless it was something in the realm I got. I'm a little bit glad that it didn't come down to just a couple points, just because like I really fudged up at least my movie on that. Like, I mean, it evened out because like he didn't do super well in Magic Mike either, but it's like I mean that was my movie, and like I should have gotten that. But I mean, it's we were tied there. It came down to that 5, and it's like, I mean, I have heard of The Borrowers, but like I'm not gonna get it from any of the thing. You gotta give me all the fucking clues. I wasn't getting that movie.
Well, you still played a great match. 21 points, really nothing to sneeze at. Unfortunately, this does mean the end of the road for you in this title picture, but you will be back definitely at some point this season. Is there anyone else out there in singles who you're looking at who you would just like to play, whether it's for fun, whether it's to get back at them or anything like that?
I mean, like at some point, at some point it has to happen, because if I can sport reference you for a second, at some point myself as Jimbo Fisher will take down the Nick Saban that is David Nishimoto. At some point it'll happen. Like, I would like still another crack at David, and also maybe Robert. He beat me. He took me out of the tournament. That'd also be nice.
Very fair. I love the Saban and Jimbo Fisher reference. I absolutely love that. But unfortunately, this I'm sorry about the loss today, but I'm sure you'll be back stronger than ever next time. We'll get to our winners today, David Nishimoto. David, look, you were one away from a perfect round there in round 1. You had you had some stumbles there a bit, especially in Magic Mike, but you pulled out the 5, and that's what sealed the deal for you. How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, that parasite question, I wrote down 4 first, and then I was kept overthinking it. So yeah, that's why I messed that up. Round 2, yeah, I thought it was just one of those things where I was like, I had the notes down and I just kind of like blanked out. Like Penelope, I should have had it. That was like the first thing kind of wrote down. But yeah, I mean, shoot, it was tied neck and neck. It was pretty close. Thankfully, Chill Factor, I had that poster in my room for like a few years back in the day. It was not like I
never thought having that poster would have had you win a trivia match down the road.
I don't know, but I'm glad. The premise sounded cool, like a speed rip off. So why not? But yeah, I mean, Menchaca definitely. It was neck and neck. Anyone could have won this. For sure. I can't wait to play him again. Like if it comes along, can't wait. But yeah, I mean, it was a great match. All hats to Menchaca. It was one for the ages. And I'll take Nick Saban reference anytime.
Absolutely. Well, this does mean you are moving on in this title picture. So now, this is interesting. You get to face the winner of either Kaiser Huang, who beat me, not to anyone's surprise, and Payson Johnson. So you can either play your buddy Kaiser or your teammate Payson.
I mean, they're both great players. I know that. I mean, one's a faction mate, one's ex-faction, but team partner right now. But I mean, either way, I don't know. No dog in that race. I'm just gonna like watch, see what happens, and then whoever comes, it's like it's gonna be a good time.
Love the attitude. Love to hear it. Well, David, once again, congratulations on your win, and we will see you against the winner of that Payson and Kaiser match.
Thank you.
All right, John, end of another great match. Final thoughts on it?
Real close. I hate to say that I'm glad that somebody missed, but I don't know what happens if they tie after that. I had no idea what was going to happen.
Spence just messaged me and said that they were panic writing send back when this guy was tied.
Right.
So good to know our trusty admin is still watching when they can't host.
Yes.
We are slightly grateful for them.
I had one question that was loaded there, but that was it.
Absolutely, yeah. Both competitors played really, really well. Mark fought back very well in round 2. He really used those deep cuts to his advantage. So tie the game was just 5-pointers. They are at the bane of everyone's existence here. But this does mean this is the end of another great match here at ONTL. This is your first time watching. First of all, welcome. Second of all, please visit the YouTube channel, like, subscribe, share, follow. Do whatever you have to spread the word about everything we're doing here. Got a lot of great stuff coming down the pipeline in singles, in teams, in geek teams. A lot of great stuff coming out. So once again, thank you guys so much from John, from David, from Mark, and from myself. This has been another match of ONTL. And as always, stay cool, guys.